What's up, people? It's your boy George back for another unboxing and review. Today we are taking a look at the Sideshow Collectibles Iron Man Mark III Maquette. So stay tuned. Alright guys, welcome back. I can't tell you how pumped I am to take a look at this statue. I first saw this one at San Diego Comic-Con 2017 and I fell in love with it right from the get. I'm a big fan of the Iron Man movie, not necessarily the comic book character, but definitely the movie. This one is based on the original Iron Man movie. So this is 10 years ago now, and I can't believe it's been 10 years. It's been a long time. I first saw this suit at the SIGGRAPH convention in Los Angeles. There was this panel, and that's where I got to see the Iron Man suit for the first time. And there they had the 3D modeled image on this big screen, and they were showing us how all of the different panels worked on it, all of the little intricacies of the suit. And I don't, you've seen in the movie, they have all of the little mechanics that operate inside of the suit, underneath the armor, and they showed how they did all of that animation, and I was just blown away. So when I saw that Sideshow was coming out with that actual suit, I was like, hell yeah, I gotta have this. I got number 215 from the looks on the box. I was kind of hoping for either number 3, number 10, or number 430. And reasoning for 430 is because April 30th was when the Iron Man movie first premiered. It would have been kind of cool to have that one for this particular one. There's only 500 made of the exclusive, so it's real limited, and I'm happy to have this one here. So without further ado, let's break into this box and see what it looks like. All right. So we got it out of the shipper box. This is what the art box looks like. And I want to show you guys this. Thank you, Sideshow, for including these massive, huge foam corners. This protects the box from any kind of damage when it's shipping, or hopefully most damage. Keeps it separated from the shipper box. I wish they would do this more often. This would be cool because, then you can almost be assured that there's no damage on any of these corners. There's like one little ding right here. But, I mean, overall, it's in good shape. So, thank you. All right. So, right off the bat, you get to see Iron Man right on the front. Iron Man Mark III, Marvel Studios, and it has the number 10, just like they did in the Infinity War movie. So, awesome. It says Maquette down here at the bottom. And this is the exclusive, so you get that exclusive Sideshow sticker. And I'm digging the way it looks on the back. All of these, electronics. Looks like a chipboard or something. And then it says Iron Man on the back. So that looks pretty dope. Love how they have this side panel here. It looks pretty cool too. Look like a blueprint of the Iron Man suit. So let's do this. Let's break it open. Whoa. All right. So you have the top layer, which looks like it has the Iron Man suit. You got the Iron Man helmet. You got the Ironmonger. It's like some batteries because there's a light up base. So there's quite a bit here in the top section. So let's pop that off and we can hopefully get the base in the lower section. Let's see. Yep, here's the base. Set this down right here. Okay. Damn, that base is huge. What's up with these huge bases? Damn. Alright, that is a big base. Okay. So here is your base. It's got brick facade, lots of deterioration, rubble in there. A little bit of variation in paint, so that's kind of nice. All right. So then you got the, what looks like where the battery goes. Woo, that is a big base. That is big. Okay. It's like the Iron Man arms. So it goes over here. That is, wait. Getting a little hot in here, man. Alexa, set Nest to 72. Right, here we go. Get some AC in this place, man. Sideshow got me lifting today, but I'm sweating. Alright. So, one thing I wish Sideshow would do when they have this many pieces is include some instructions. You know, that would kind of help. Would be a little nice to get some instructions along with it. So this box got a little beat up. What's in here? Oh, I like this. Okay, so looks like we can either have it battery powered or you can have it with a plug. I dig that because I have an idea. If I can make this go all the way where I need it to go, then I can possibly have these things turn on when I do the command with Siri. I'm sorry, with Alexa. So that'll be kind of cool. Okay. Where's the switch on this guy? Oh, light's already flickering. So on this side right here, you have the power on, and you also have the plug for your power without the battery. Oh my God. Damn, it's a big ass arm. That is cool. So this is the Ironmonger arm. Wow. Look at the size of this. Look at this hand. This is crazy. It's insane. It's so cool. Alright, how does this go in here? So there's a little block here like that. So it just slides right into place like that. Boom. Fits right into place. Looks good. Nice. Fits right in there real nicely. Awesome. Can't ask for more for that. Alright, let's see what else we got. Looks like we have some parts. Damaged parts here. That's a strong magnet. Nope. Nope. Where is it? It don't fit there. Wants to go there, but it don't fit there. Alright, let's put that off to the side. See what else. Another broken piece. Goes right there like that. It's got a super strong magnet. That's cool. This is kind of disturbing about where this goes. Oh, here it goes. Okay, so you got a piece right here in the back. Here's what I'm talking about. If you give me some instructions, then I wouldn't have to be searching around for it. But hey, whatever. This is part of the game, right? Got to make the puzzles fit. Alright, so that fits. There it goes. Cool. Alright. Oh, next up we got the Iron Man suit. Woo! Okay, the base wasn't all that heavy. Iron Man himself has got some weight to him. That's good. I'm assuming the base has got some hollowness because it had to run the wires for the lights. I like that it came both in plastic and wrapped in this tissue. That's a good deal. That is cool. Okay. That's pretty cool. so he's gonna be like this. Right? I think anyway. Okay. So he's not really sitting in there all that well. So it looks like the boots sit in to this peg here in the base, and then this foot rests inside of the arm, right? The arm is supposed to rest on top of this cement area, this debris. And when I tried to position the legs in there, it kind of pulls this part up, and it doesn't rest anymore down. And you can see that it wants to. If I take and I push that down, then this side here comes up. So it's not really sitting in place that well. So that kind of bites. Put these arms in place. Okay. And then I got another little issue here where and I don't know if you guys have experienced that as well, as the key, on the inside of the key, it's cracked all the way around the peg where that's supposed to go in. Man, I'm just not having good luck lately. It's the second statue in a week that I've had that came in broken. Other side looks like it has like it's forming the same break that the other one has. It's like it cracked all the way around the peg that this is supposed to go into. Okay, that goes in there, right? All right, Iron Man head. Got a pretty cool finish to it. Neat. All right. And then we got the proximity Ironmonger base. Ironmonger helmet. This is the exclusive. You can set this right next to it. You can set this right next to it when you're displaying it. Something like that. I don't know. All right. So there it is. Let's turn the lights on. The lights on. I'm gonna see. Very cool. We got some nice light up in the eyes. Both hands are working. All right. Very cool. All right, so let me give it a once over and we can do the review. All right, guys, so let's knock out this review. I took a little bit of time to step away from it because I am a little upset about the QC problems that I had with this one. I called up Sideshow and I told them what I was experiencing, and they told me that they would have somebody contact me within 3 days. So I have to wait to see what they're going to do. So right off the bat, if you guys didn't see the unboxing and you just came in for the review, my QC problems that I'm having right now is that the arm, the Ironmonger arm, when I first put it in there, it rests into the base just fine, and it's supposed to just be like laying on top of the actual base. But when I put Iron Man into place, there's so much tension on the legs that it's lifting up the arm. So that's the first problem that I'm having. And then the second issue that I'm having is that on the arms, the key on the inside, it's cracked around the hole where it's supposed to go. So that that's bummed. This is the second statue that I've unboxed in this week, or the last couple of weeks, that I've had some QC problems with. So I feel like there's a little bit of a black cloud following me right now. But, got to keep it positive. Hopefully this is just a couple of minor problems that I've been having, and the next one's going to come in great. I got a lot more statues to review. My garage is full of them right now. So let's get into the Iron Man Mark III. Now, this is based on the first Iron Man movie, if you guys don't already know. So this is how Iron Man looked in that film. That it is a little bit inaccurate with the way this looks, is because in the movie, at this point in time when he fought Ironmonger, the suit was much more damaged. He had a missing arm. The helmet was destroyed. Ironmonger himself, when he actually beat him, he was just blown up inside of a building. There was no rock base like this that Iron Man stood on top of after defeating Ironmonger. So this is more of like a movie trailer poster look, or like a comic book pose. So it has a nice heroic pose. This is very stoic, and it has more of a museum style. So I like that. I think this for this particular statue, I think it looks cool. It looks really cool. So this is the exclusive. The exclusive comes with this Ironmonger portrait that is resting on this base. So this is what they call a proximity base. It features the same details as the regular base, but it's not meant to attach to it. I really wish that they would have made this attached to the base, or make this part of the base itself, because it does look very cool. I think that's really cool. It would have been kind of neat if we had an alternate portrait where you could see Tony Stark from the movie, have the depiction of Robert Downey Jr. So I think that would have been kind of cool. So, but let's start off with this particular thing. So this looks awesome. Has, the helmet looks really, really big. You could see it. It fits in. Look how much big, how it compares to my hand. It's got a lot of size to it. So it's very big. Has all kinds of detail, like the servos and wires and everything hanging out. But it's all gray colored. I really wish they would have taken and added, some different colors to the wires, because I can't imagine that every single wire inside of this helmet would be gray. I think they would actually have a little more variation in color. That would have been kind of neat. And the same thing I think goes for the base itself. So the actual rock formation base that you see here on this Ironmonger helmet, and then also on the actual base itself, there's a lot of rocks, a lot of detail, a lot of texture. So I think that looks amazing. But they went with just one color. There's no variation in color like you would see, like different color dirt, grays. It's just all brown. So I think that's something that they could have pushed a little bit more. There's a little bit of overspray of some darker colors onto this, but it doesn't come off to me as dirt. So I feel like they could have done a little bit more there. Ironmonger, the arm himself, and the chest piece here, I think that's done really nice. They have all kinds of variations in grays. They have rust-looking tones to it. They has riddled bullets all over the armor itself, so it looks like it's been through some war. I think it looks awesome. Lots of damage, so I think that's done really well too. I like the flickering light. I think that's a really cool feature for this statue. Something that I've always liked from the beginning. So I think that's really nice. So I think that part of it looks really cool. Now, moving on to Iron Man himself, the suit to me looks a lot like it did in the film. I just saw the film last night. Now, I know a lot of people are saying that the chest piece looks too big, but to me it looks fine. I really can't tell. I think it looks very much like he did in the film. So as far as sculpting goes, I think they did a bang out job on this. It's very nice and smooth. There's no areas where I feel like the armor looks, off. There's a lot of damage on this armor, so it's not, showroom floor new Iron Man. So, that's kind of cool. Looks like he's been through hell. So I think that's really awesome. They did that with lots of different paint. They included areas where it's black, near where these gears would turn, and near where the armor parts would turn and flex. It's black where it looks like it would have rubbed against it and worn the paint off. So I think that's kind of neat. Little features like the dirt here in the armor, I think looks fantastic, especially when you're considering this base is very brown. You have like this mud stained look to the armor. So I think that's kind of cool. I think they went overboard on the boots. That's definitely true. There's a lot of complaints about that right now, where some people are seeing it more than others. I'm looking at it right now. It doesn't look that bad. It definitely looks like there's more mud on the boots than there is on the shin area here. I think they could have either toned it down on the boots or kicked it up a notch onto the shin to blend it a little bit better. Looks like they kind of just went happy on the boot, but then they didn't do it too much on the shin. But then on the back here, what I love is that these little holes, vents, we can call it, there's actual mud built up inside of it. So I think that's kind of a neat touch to go with this. Now, I did see on statue form where some people were saying that they took an eraser to the boot and they removed some of the mud and it made it look better. I'm not telling you that you should do that. I'm certainly not going to do that. They did show before and after, and there was definite look of improvement, at least from what I saw. You guys can take your chance with that if you want to. They used a regular pink eraser to do it. So, have at it. Let me know in the comments if it worked for you. But I'm definitely not going to do that. So, back to the armor. There's lots and lots of little detail all throughout it. That's what you would expect to see in an Iron Man suit. So I think they did a fantastic job there. Like in the wrist, you could see where it would flex. I think that's kind of cool. All of the different digits, you could see all of how it would flex and put together. It really looks like a working suit. So I think that's really cool. I love how the hands light up, the eyes light up, and the chest piece. So I think that's done really nicely. It's not overpowering. It's not blue. It's got a white tone to it. So I think that's cool. It looks very nice. The paint on the chest area, there's a lot of war and damage going on there, and it's sculpted in, so like that's actual texture there. It's not just paint, and then there's just, where it rubbed off of the paint. I think it looks good. Lots of scratches, and I think that makes it sells the whole idea that this was in a battle. Even the areas in the gold, there's brushed areas where you could tell that it's been scuffed, so I think that's done real cool. And then they got this neat effect here on the back and on the front. It's kind of like an oily water residue on the armor. So I don't know how they did that effect, but it's cool. And they have areas here where it looks like the oil leaked out, because he's been through some hell here in this battle here. So, you can tell that there's bound to be something leaking on the suit. So I think that's cool. Moving on to the portrait. I think it looks identical to the original Iron Man helmet. They did a good job there. It has scuffs and worn areas on the red, and then that same oily residue on the side of the mask. So I think that's done really, really well. And then in the back, there's a lot of worn area here where the paint has just been completely worn out and it's now black. So I think that's cool. Lots of dirt. And then it looks just like Iron Man. So you really not much more to say about that. So, but yeah, it looks really good. Overall, I love the statue. I think the statue is awesome. If it wasn't for the QC issues that are bugging me out, I would definitely say that this is a really great piece to own. Unfortunately, I had those problems and it's really bumming me out right now. So, it happens. I think it happened with my XM Studio statue. Now it's happening with the Sideshow. So hopefully, they could take care of that for me, and then, I can have this one in my collection still, because I really love this piece. I've been looking for an Iron Man statue for a long time. Big fan of the original Iron Man movie. It's in my top 5 of Marvel movies that came out, and this is the one that started it all. And it's fitting that it came out this year, since it's the 10-year anniversary of Marvel Studios. So I think that's awesome. So really cool. Really, really dig this piece. So hopefully you guys haven't experienced the same QC issues I have. If you did, or if you have other issues, let me know in the comments. I'm interested to hear what you guys think. Are you guys experiencing the same problems that I am, or are you guys experiencing something different? I'd really like to know. So let me know in the comments. You can catch more videos just like this one at mcecentral.com. There's lots of information there, as well as other reviewers like Gem Mint Collectibles, Statue Fanatic, Seth and the What's Poppin' videos, and there's definitely lots of collecting stuff for all kinds of different flavors. Everything from pop collectors to hot toys to statues, just like us. So, you know, lots of stuff there. If you enjoyed this video, please give me a thumbs up. If you're new here, please hit subscribe. You can ding the bell to be notified when new videos come out, and you'll be the first to know, so definitely check that out. And again, we're going to be coming back at you with more videos just like this one, so stay tuned for all of that. Until next time, guys, keep it marvelous.